There are many stereotypes about Russia and its people. You can find many of them on the internet. In this video I wanted to check how statistically accurate some of them are, and without further ado, let's first discuss the most common one. Russians drink vodka all the time. 2014 World Health Organization report based on 2010 data says the following: Russia is number 4 in alcohol consumption. But if you look at another statistics that only measure consumption of vodka, it looks bad. And that is considering we have several Muslim regions where alcohol is strictly forbidden. Just to be clear, it is also strictly forbidden to consume alcohol on the school property, university, or at the workplace. Russians do drink a lot, but not all the time. They do have boundaries. Next stereotype: Russians are religious. To me it looks like this one is more common inside of Russia than outside, but it is still a stereotype and we will check it. Overall, around 70% of Russians are Christian, 7% Muslim, and about 1% of other religions. But in Russia, calling yourself Christian does not actually mean you go to church very often, follow the rules and participate in rituals. It's more about the identity than believing in God. Sounds strange? Let's look at the numbers. Based on a survey by Levada Center, amongst those who call themselves Orthodox Christian, 10% consider themselves atheists, and only 25% are Orthodox believers. I would also recommend you to pause this video and look at this table closely, or read the entire report. Links will be in the description. Don't know about you, but I personally do not see Russians as a very religious nation. Next, Russian women do not work and mostly are housewives. Could not find any relative data to back my opinion up, but still. Russia lives in a post-communism period, and in the Soviet Union everyone was supposed to work. For the most part of the previous century, it was not appropriate for women to be not working. Still is. I'm not saying gender inequality is not real in Russia, obviously not, but considering male-female ratio and overall economic situation, women cannot simply be only housewives. And the last one, Russians miss USSR. More than half of the Russian population miss the USSR. Most of them say they miss single economic system and sense of belonging to a great power. Even though I have never noticed this trend amongst people around me, I have to admit, Russians in general do miss the Soviet Union. I was born already in Russia exactly a year and 4 days after the end of the Soviet Union, and every once in a while I have seen certain nostalgic TV shows. But amongst the younger generation, as far as I see, word Soviet bears more of a negative tone than positive, with exceptions like Soviet movies, cartoons, education system, or children camps. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Sasha Bykov. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.